Alright, I'm going to make a quick video to answer a simple question about Black Myth Wukong. Is it worth buying now in mid 225 because it has been out for quite a long time? I initially skipped it because for whatever reason I thought, I don't know, I just thought maybe it's not as good as people are saying it is. Also that it's Chinese. I know that's a very controversial statement, but there's a bit of distrust there. But yesterday, talked to a friend. He's saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't play Black Myth Wukong. You love Souls games. What's up with that? You know, it's got 800,000 reviews on Steam with, I think, very positive." I'm like, okay, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. Say no more. I downloaded it. I bought it. Here's some gameplay footage of me playing it today in the background. I've played for about 5-6 hours. I will not refund it. Unlike Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I tried for a refund. And other games. Another game I bought. Oh, Lies of P DLC. Also, I wanted a refund. This game I want to keep. It's worth it. It's the reason why is that, first of all, the visuals are really good. Graphic engine is really good. Unreal Engine 5 maybe. And it runs smooth. I mean, you can't tell because the stream didn't capture it at the frame rate I was seeing yet, but on a very old PC, this is a 7-year-old PC, GTX 1080, old Intel CPU. I lowered the settings. It runs at almost 60 FPS solid, which is amazing. If it runs smoother than Expedition 33. And there's a lot of graphic settings you can do, like, the frame generation settings are like, you got so much to choose from. You can tweak it to whatever you want. I think there's more than just these two. There's like a lot of frame generation settings that are pretty good. So like the technical aspects are very good. The engine is very optimized from the beginning of the game. The moment you launch it, you can tell a lot of care, a lot of polish was put into the game. It's one of those games where, like, the developers were like, this is our little baby, we want to make it right, we want to get it right, So that is a big plus for the game. Now, however, I did write here that it is not better than a FromSoft game. It is not really in the same ballpark, really, because, and why is that though? I was wondering what is missing from this game. Why is it that an Elden Ring, and I'll put my money where my mouth is, this game will not succeed long term like Elden Ring? It's mostly because I think I put here the enemies are forgettable. The people you fight in the game. Do I have anything here? Any footage of like fighting mobs? There's a boss. Mostly, the thing is about this game, you're mostly fighting bosses, and the trash is almost like you never fight trash. It's cutscenes, a little bit of trash. Like, I think this is trash. Clear. Yeah, it's trash. This is so boring. You have no risk of failing. It's just, hit. Light attack till dead, repeat. Right? Most of the challenges in the bosses. And the bosses, unfortunately, they're generic. They're from Chinese mythology. Big animal, basically. Either it's a big frog, like this one, big frog. Sometimes it's a human, like this guy, demon type guy. Forgettable. They have their intro RP. Not enough. Not enough. I mean, these bosses are pretty forgettable, whether it's a Chinese name or it's just that their overall shape, art design is kind of just I mean, it's fun. The challenge is there. The mechanics are fun, kind of, but it's no Elden Ring. I mean, you can remember the Elden Ring bosses. They're quite unforgettable. So that's where I take away the most points. And like here, there's going to be Big Bear. A little bit more memorable. That's a bit scary. He's a bit big, isn't he? He's got the whole Elden Ring clip off the head on the camera. It's still forgettable, though. like black-bearded kwai, maybe. I don't know. So there's a bit of a, yeah, the mobs you fight are forgettable. Another thing they got wrong, I feel, is I don't feel the impact on hits. When you smack the boss or they smack you, you don't go, that was a big hit. It's there. You see the HP go down in a drastic amount. There's just no sense of impact. So there's a bit of a lack of kineticism or like, I don't know, force. I'll play the clip. I mean, there's no sound effects on. Turn on a bit maybe. But, you know, it's about as good as Lies of P, right? In that department. And I thought maybe there's some of the annoying mechanics. Sometimes these bosses, you'll see them eventually. They turn invisible. It's not fun. Yeah, some of the mechanics of the boss are really annoying. They also run away a lot. Okay, so that's where I think it does not measure up to a game like a FromSoft game. But it is addictive. It does have a pretty good upgrade like tree, which I think is pretty good. I have it here, 913. You get to dump your points into many different categories. They're interesting. They're not just like whatever upgrades. They really do change your character. So I give a lot of points for that. It's pretty good. If you like builds, this alone makes it worth playing. Honestly, like you want to try different ways of making your character. So this is really good. That's a really good point of the game. So that makes it addictive. They're trying to beat the bosses. There's a lot of bosses. It's like a boss rush game, honestly. And so I put the addiction level like around the same level as Expedition 33. You might not finish it very fast, but I'm pretty sure you don't want to refund it. I'm pretty sure you want to finish it. So, pretty good. But between this or Elden Ring Night Rain, which I played recently, I think Night Rain's a better purchase, honestly, if you like Souls-like, because it's really original. The play in a co-op party thing, and the designs of the mobs, design of the bosses are a little bit better than this. But this one actually runs way better than Night Rain, performance-wise. So, it's actually a toss-up, but I felt more addicted to Night Rain than Black Myth Wukong. Okay, for the rest of the video, I'll just go in point by point here. Combat, it's very fun. I mean, it's fast, fluid. There's a perfect dodge mechanic, which I thought was really cool. Like, if you dodge just on time, you get a very nice confirmation. That was pretty cool. The feel of it is more like, it's more reactive. It's more like, someone said like God of War, it's not like Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is a bit too spammy. This is kind of spammy, but not that spammy. It's more spammy than Elden Ring. So there's more intuition, like you just react to what you see on the screen. It feels good. And less deliberation. So I think FromSoft games, you kind of measure things very carefully. You watch extremely carefully what they're doing. You almost count sometimes dodge 3 times left, 2 times right for the very hard encounters. You don't get that much of this in the game. You can play reactively, and if you have good reactions, you can do really well, I think. One thing I don't like, though, is there's too many cooldowns. You got transforms, you got this, you got that. You're managing a lot of cooldowns. Some people might like it. I don't. You get spells that are on cooldowns. Not a big fan. It's personal taste, though. Optimization, I said, it's extremely well done. I was very surprised how good the game looks, how fast it runs, really, even on aging PCs. There is no worry about it running good on an older PC, really, none. Right, so then the bosses, again, just forgettable. This is the problem. Sound of music goes with the impact thing. Nothing. I'm playing Path of Exile 2 music for this video because the music's so good, right? I don't even know. Was there even music? I don't even remember anymore. It's that bad, actually. Again, trash clear, extremely boring. Mob design, too boring. Progression, the tree is very fun. And that's it. So, conclusion is, it's worth playing. I just played it because I got bored of POE 1, the new league, and I wanted a new game to play. I'm pretty sure I'll finish it though. And I'm pretty happy with the purchase, is really what you need to know, right? If you're undecided. It's just not a legendary, all-time great game. And people were saying, oh, we got shafted for the GOTY 2024. I didn't play the first place winner, but it would strike me as a bit weird that a game with kind of these flaws would win. I would feel like it won just because it was based on Chinese mythology, which is quite unique. For me, though, I don't like Chinese mythology personally, so I mean, I will play the whole game in spite of that. So that's actually kind of a thing, right? I mean, if you like Chinese mythology, if you're fascinated by it, you add many points to the game, right? Because you'll love the lore and the characters, the monkey. I personally couldn't stand the monkey sounds when he swing his staff. I don't even like staves. Don't like the armor styles. I'll still play it though. So that's it. Worth buying. Yes, most certainly.